Hey guys, welcome to this world tour of my Feed the Beast world. If you're unfamiliar with Feed the Beast, it is a mod pack that is available for the PC version of Minecraft. There are several different packs that are available, ranging in mods from about 50 mods to maybe over 100. This current pack that I am using is over 185 mods, so there's quite a lot in this mod pack, so it can get a little bit complicated. So we're going to start off with the inventory, just a couple things that you wouldn't know from vanilla Minecraft. So we got a jetpack here, and then we have some special tools. So here we have a longsword. So if I hold the right click button down and I push forward, I can actually leap into an enemy. Now we have special tools here that I have diamond and then moss and the redstone. Diamond increases durability, moss allows the item to repair itself, and the redstone increases the speed. I do have redstone, it's just not very visible on the axe here. And then this is a special pick that I got from a super dungeon, which is a 5-layer dungeon available in this mod pack that has everything from traps to mob spawners, everything from creepers to zombies to blazes. It can get quite hectic down there. It's not that bad, and it's a great way to get early resources. Maybe we'll check it out in a future video. So if we go back here, we'll go over the chests in a second. We have barrels. Barrels are an item that allow you to store one type of item up to 60 stacks. So it can be useful if you have a lot of dirt or wood or certain ingots and stuff like that. So I have all these. This is just sort of a lot of stuff I have. Over here we got ourselves a cobblestone generator. So I have the item in the block in the middle is called a block breaker. So it basically breaks blocks. This is a timer. So if you notice there, that runs the block breaker. Block breaker breaks the block, and then it gets sent. The item actually gets sent through a pipe into the barrel, which is pretty nice. All right, let's move back to the chest room. So there are special chests that can be upgraded with different ingots to increase their size. So we have iron chests here, we have diamond chests here, and then we have a special unenchanting table, uncrafting table, that allows you to uncraft stuff. So we have diamond chests, iron chests, there's even gold, there's crystal chests, there's obsidian chests. This is a dirt chest, or void chest, just to delete stuff. This is a special ender chest. This ender chest, you can actually make more than one, and then you can change the three wool pieces on the top and dye them, so that you can keep the ender chests separate. So it's kind of nice. So got a couple more iron chests. Here you can actually paint the walls here, which is kind of cool. So we go out here, we have a couple of things. We got some berry bushes, which I use to grow berries, which is my primary source of food right now. You take those berries and craft those into berry melodies. Now over here we have the magical crops mod. This is one of my favorite mods that I've been doing a lot right now, and I need to harvest it pretty soon. The magical crops mod allow you to actually grow certain ingots. So you can grow diamond, not directly ore, you grow essence. You then combine 8 essence to make 1 ore block, and then you can take that ore block and run it through some machines, which I'll show you in a minute. So it's really nice, but this plant right here grows essence, and you need so much for it, so it's crazy. Over here we have a rubber tree farm for rubber, which is rubber is another resource that is pretty useful for other things. Over here we have our enchanting room. So we got the old enchanting table, another ender chest. Now these are illusion blocks, so they're not actually solid, which is kind of nice. We have our nether portal guarded by 2 iron doors and some quartz cobblestone to protect it. Well, kind of protect it. So we go over to the left here to the factory, which is something I've been working on for a long time. This is taken from my original world. Originally it was only 1 layer. Okay, it's going to get a little bit complicated now because there's a lot in here. So I'm going to go over the stuff on the right side first because that's less complicated. Here we have a smeltery that allows you to smelt ingots for different projects and uses and stuff. It requires lava. You can actually, this is for these tools, so you actually have to make the piece by piece, and then you can craft the tool. This is the bottom section of a creeper farm that I have above. So I have 4 creeper spawners above in a building, so the creepers fall down and then they land on the conveyors, and then they get routed out into the water there, and then that block at the end there has a sword in it, and it just spams left click. Now there's a mod that actually adds different types of creepers. So there's fire creepers and earth creepers that when they explode they create a giant ball of earth. So it's a little bit annoying but free dirt. There's a mod pack that actually adds a lot more, but that one's not compatible. Alright, so over here we have the machines. This is a tiny bit complicated. So this is a pulverizer. You take your ore block and you put it in this machine, and it smashes it and turns it into 2 dust. You take those 2 dust and you put them in the furnace here, and the furnace cooks it. I don't think I have any ore blocks on me, otherwise I would show it. So that basically doubles your ore output, but they require power. Now these require RF power, I believe it's called. Yeah, right there, RF power. So this red pipe transfers the power from the machines down below on the second to last floor that actually make the power. This is a special powered chest that is like a gigantic chest, but it requires a huge amount of power. Now there's another power that is called, I'm blanking on it right now, but this is a different type of power that this machine runs on it. So we got some more barrels for this stuff. There's a couple other just sort of random stuff. These are just other machines that actually you use the generator to power the electrical jetpacks, and there's even special electric tools you can make. So over here we have, going down, we have an elevator block. So if I push shift while I'm standing on this block, I can go down if there's another block underneath it, and I have these going all the way to the bottom. So here we got the potions lab, cactus farm, a farm still under works, another farm, another undecided, got the cow farm, and now it gets really complicated. So I'm going to try to explain it as best as possible. So right here we have a machine called the Aqueous Accumulator. This supplies water to those machines there that require water. Those are steam dynamos. Those take charcoal and water and they create the RF power. So we have several machines over here. We have a harvesting machine that harvests the trees when they grow, and under here we have a machine that plants them. So this machine harvests them, the items get transported through the pipes and they go down into this pipe that sorts the items. Then the wood is sent here to this redstone furnace. The redstone furnace cooks them, turns them into charcoal. Charcoal is sent to the steam dynamos, which provide power for everything. Now, this machine also makes a byproduct called sludge, and the sludge is routed to a sludge boiler that is underneath here. It's encased in stone bricks because it gives you debuffs if you're too close, like sickness and fatigue, so that has to be encased to protect you. Now, these machines are sort of also like steam dynamos, but they're from a different mod, and certain other things require a different type of power. So that's what those do. So now we'll go down one more layer. We got some other stuff here. Alright, undecided, there's nothing here yet. Alright, this is a blast furnace. You take iron and it turns into steel. These are ore bushes that grow ingots. So they grow, no they don't, they grow berries, which you take those and you smelt them. See, this is what the berries look like. You take the berries and you smelt them and they turn into nuggets. Then you can take those nuggets and smelt them, combine them into the ore. So that's kind of nice. A little bit of extra ore. Alright, so here's the outside. Now we can go up, get a bird's eye view of everything. This is a hang glider, allows me to fly around, kind of nice. I'm going to put some glass on these eventually. I'm still working on the factory here. So there's another mod that I'll probably disable because it is a bit annoying. It's called Meteorcraft, and it basically makes meteorites spawn every once in a while. And the meteorites are a little bit annoying because sometimes they crash into your base. Now, there's another mod that actually creates something called taint. This is taint. It's sort of like a sickness of the land. It's from a mod called Thaumcraft. And this is a byproduct of doing doing certain things in the mod. So I have a barrier here, a barricade, to prevent the taint from spreading, because from default it can't spread, but I have enabled it so it can spread slowly, but it's contained so it can't move. I even have sort of an underground station here, because those blocks in the center are not solid. See? There, see? So if we go all the way down, there's two more, and I have an underground sort of workshop here that is completely corrupted, and I need to do some work, but I don't need to do that right now. So let's go back to the main base. Alright, so there is, see, and there's also like special trees and stuff. There is a lot to this mod. This is quite a crazy mod pack. There's also other mods that I occasionally add. There's even a mod that adds planes to Minecraft called Flans mod. Once I throw it back in, I might make a video about it. It's pretty cool. It's quite fun to mess around with. So here's a higher version view of the creeper farm, which is kind of nice. A little bit of lag there. That's always good. And yeah, I think that's it. Oh yeah, okay, one more thing is I have a very elaborate maze sort of trap obstacle course that I have made for Mom, because there's a mod called Safari Nets that allows you to capture mods using little items that are kind of like Pokeballs, so that's kind of nice. So I have this gigantic underground sprawling obstacle course full of very dangerous and interesting traps, but it is so complicated, and it's a little bit messy down there because it's underground, because there's random blocks and everything everywhere. So I'll probably make a separate video about that. So that concludes this world tour, and I hope you enjoyed it. And if there's occasional loud breathing in the video, I apologize, but hopefully not.